this ain't the podcast. The format is kicking y'all ass. I'm finna dive back. Thought about it, but hell nah, we ain't gon' pause that. We're not with it.
Man, listen, man, this motherfucking a nice day out. The weather starting to break, all that and shit, man. We getting into the holiday spirit. Welcome back to What's the Format? What's happening,
good,
Jack? Ain't shit.
Everything, man. What's good, B? Tell me
You
what it
already,
is, man. Let's talk.
you know, the usual, man. It's feeling good, eating
Feeling
good.
good?
Pause.
Eating
You know what I'm
good.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Steak.
Steak?
Yeah. You know
I
me.
hope you
I
got a
had to grill a
salad on the
steak.
side
I
or
had, I had
something.
to I had to grill a steak. I got some Brussels sprouts.
Nigga, I said a salad, not no man-made vegetable.
Brussels sprouts, baby cabbage.
Man-made vegetable.
All right, anyway. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the Broken Mute Button Network as always. Follow us on all social media platforms. Is motherfucking What's the Format, man? Obviously, we see Provers already going to be on Demon Time. I might
Nah,
be too,
I'm
but you
chilling.
never know.
I'm never. I'm God's child, baby. With that demon time shit, I'm God's child, baby. Fuck that.
That's what's up. With that being said, so I got a question for you, Prove.
What's good?
Say if you say like if you was to introduce, say, I don't want to say like your Caucasian friends, but I'll say maybe one of your friends from another country that never listen to rap music or anything hip hop music or even R&B. We can include R&B into it too. Or unless you want to say American music, however you want to do it. Name 3 albums that you would have them listen to first.
I mean, it depends though. Like you got to see who they like. Like your
Yeah, but they
introduction
never
to hip
listen.
hop.
They never listen to anything. So what was like you would recommend somebody?
I mean, that's difficult, man. That's that's difficult. You got to get it. You got to get a vibe of a person. Like for instance, like it depends. Like all right, let's say it's you. I know you, and you never listen to hip hop.
Yeah.
The type of nigga that you are, I'm like, all right, you know what? First off, let me introduce you to album. I don't know about album. I think more like a song. I don't know about an
A
album.
song? All right, so because I feel like it would be much more difficult to name a song than an album of particular 3 songs, you know what I'm saying? But if you could do
You
songs,
think
yeah,
so?
go for it.
You
Yeah, I mean,
think
if you
so?
could do, well, if you could do songs, yeah, go for it.
All right. Or just an artist. How about this? Listen to these artists. I don't know. Like,
Okay,
listen to
all
these
right.
artists.
What 3 artists then? That's what we're gonna go with. What 3 artists would you recommend to listen to
All right.
first?
I would probably recommend listen. I mean, and you don't. Everybody. This is just subjective, obviously, right?
Yeah, definitely subjective. Yeah, for sure.
I would recommend listening to Kanye.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? If we gonna do albums, then you definitely got to go play the first album. Well, late no college
College
dropout.
dropout. Okay.
College dropout is retarded. But I would say go listen to Kanye. I would say go listen to um, like it's a lot of things I would do. So I would say, all right, boom, listen to this artist Kanye. Listen to um, uh, what was that double CD that Outkast put out
Oh, shit. Well,
with
one
the
side of it was Love Below
the Love
and
Below and yeah, I can't
y'all
remember
know what it is out there.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I would say go listen to that album. Go listen to Kanye and College Dropout. So I guess we got 2 albums right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And next out, like it would just be a toss up between, and this is just me introducing people, not like my necessary, like what I think, you know. Um, but it would be somewhere between. I'm definitely playing some Pac records. I'm
Yeah.
playing some big records. I'm playing, just shit that I grew up on that I thought was dope. I'm playing Hove records, obviously, and I'm playing Mace records.
That's what's yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Well, for me,
but
if it was,
to chop
go
it
ahead.
down. I'm sorry. No, go ahead, because I went off. But yeah,
If it was me, I'm probably going to do Reasonable Doubt, Illmatic, and probably As Dark and Hell Is Hot
which
as
are
the
all
first
fire
album.
albums, right?
Yeah,
Which are
yeah,
all fire. But you
yeah.
gotta think about somebody who never listened to hip hop.
Illmatic, I feel like is definitely one of the great options. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, once you hear that New York State of Mind, boy, that's all you gotta hear.
Yeah, it gives
All
you
you
that
gotta
back then. That
hear.
shit gave you that feel that you was in New York, like you felt
That
like
New
you was
York
in New
State
York
of
when you heard
Mind.
that shit.
You can listen to
You know
that
what I'm
shit
saying?
right now and feel like
You
you
can
back
listen
in
to
the
both of them,
'90s,
part one and two. Both of them shits is fire. Word.
and feel like you back in the '90s, nigga, in the building with
Mm-hmm.
the nigga. Let's shout out. Yo, that baby.
Hell yeah. So how you feel about motherfuckers that's starting to come at Biggie lyrics and shit? You got niggas like Whack 100, and then you got some niggas that be talking shit on the comments and shit, talking about he be saying making some kind of weird references. Have you heard? You haven't heard anything about that?
Nah, but we all know Big used to say wild shit, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, a lot of artists said wild shit. Big
Mm-hmm.
said wild shit,
Mm-hmm.
and so what?
They trying to say that he was in the bed with the tranny, and then the tranny was dancing behind LL in the Flavor in Your Ear video. And then they start reciting LL Cool J lyrics from the Flavor in Your Ear remix.
What
When
he
he start
say?
off, she, blow
He, she.
tissues. Yeah. Stevie, delicious. Pause. So they give me couscous, let me good. Ooh, damn, Hollis to Hollywood. But is he good? So they be coming, yeah, pause all that shit. But yeah, they've been coming at Biggie and then particularly the Flavor in Your Ear lyrics, and they trying to say that chick was a tranny in the Warning video in the bed with him. And behind, she's the same girl that was in the Flavor in Your Ear dancing behind LL. And then they said she was in another video too. I can't remember what it was. And they try to say she's training, but apparently she's not really. She's really not. But then there's also is one of those he says she said, no pun intended. He said she said kind of things. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Honestly, like, I don't know. Like, I always been the type of nigga to just. I don't feel like I don't get into nobody business if
Yeah,
it ain't got nothing to do with me. So, like, as
yeah,
far as whether or not that's true or not, I don't
yeah.
know. Like,
Do you ever see any of the shit that Whack 100 be saying?
nah.
That nigga be in everybody's business, bro.
I mean, he trying to get a check. I guess that's what he trying
Yeah.
to. That's what I don't know what he like. What is he doing now? Like
When I
podcasting?
he be I think what's that clubhouse shit, he be doing that shit, and then like to me it's like, bro, like I don't understand how a nigga can go in there all the time and act like he know information about everybody. A nigga like that sounds like the feds to me, to be honest with you. Like to just sit there and just act like you know everything on every coast, but you from the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? This nigga be acting like he knows shit in Canada everywhere. He know everything. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, come on, my nigga. Like,
How Sway?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like some of that shit may be true. Sometimes some of it may not be. I don't think he's as much as a liar as Jaguar Wright to that extent. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, it's crazy. Sitting
Nigga
down
bought
doing
a
interviews with.
Jaguar, right?
All right, so let me ask you something. Between your 20s and 30s, how you feel your perspective on life change?
Um, I think I did. Well, my perspective changed in my 30s once I um learned accountability. I think I had accountability in different areas and certain things, but I think as a man, and this is just my opinion, I think once I kind of understood that part in relationships and stuff like that, I think that was kind of evolution because I always understood accountability. Like I played
Mm-hmm.
sports. It's like nigga, if you don't do this, you don't get like you know what I mean. I didn't do this. I didn't perform well. I didn't like you know, but I always had this hubris like with women. I guess. And you know, I was humbled one day by a young lady.
It'd be like that sometimes. Sometimes that shit could be instead of them humbling you, it can also do the reverse effect where it give you the oh fuck that shit effect, where you don't want to see relationships, you never want to see
well,
marriage. You know what I'm
well, I went
saying?
through that phase already. That was the young boy phase. Like that's what you do when
Mm-hmm.
you get hurt as a young nigga. You don't understand what that's like, and you act like
Mm-hmm.
you had nothing to do with it, and she just hurt you or something like that. And it's like, man,
Mm-hmm.
now it's like fuck her, fuck every bitch. Like nigga, what did you do? Like what are you talking about? Like you was just a perfect nigga. Like what's wrong with you?
That's like a nigga. That's like a nigga who fucking damn have 5 jobs, different jobs in 1 year, and got fired from all of them, and then act like it's the job's fault.
You feel me? Like, but
That
once
shit
I
is
spun
wild.
that, once I learned that with in that, I think you know. I still got other steps and other things, but I think
Yeah.
that was my main thing was maturity. I think and
Mhm.
accountability, but the accountability came with the maturity.
Yeah. For me it was like obviously I started having children in my mid 20s. You know what I'm saying? That perspective, I was still young. I still wasn't grown yet. You know what I'm saying? Even with having my second one in my late 20s, you know what I'm saying? I just still wasn't grown. You know what I mean? Still, like you said, relationships had to learn. And I did go through my old fuck that shit phase. You know what I'm saying? But then after a while, it's like once I get older, you realize like that's fun shit. You had it if you especially if you done seen and done every fucking thing, such as myself. You know what I'm saying? Such as yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now is like having a family is fun. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it has its pros and cons, but it's fun having it, especially in that, and that's how my perspective changes. Like, I may feel like, damn, now I may feel like, damn, I should have done this shit earlier, but at the same time, it's like, nah, I was young earlier. I definitely wasn't ready then, but 100%, it's good
I
now. You know what I mean?
I understand that. I do be feeling like that too. Like
Mm-hmm.
damn, I
Mm-hmm.
should have had a kid earlier or something like that. But
Well,
you know,
that's something that helped shape me. You know what I'm saying? Like just in general, pause. Like as a person, just to mature as you know what I'm saying, the way I did, just to be who I am now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
yeah. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I would prefer my kid right now to be like in college or something.
shit. My oldest is 17, bro. She gonna be a senior next year. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah,
like,
something like that. Like I
yeah.
ain't got time for this other shit, B. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I
Mm-hmm.
do. I have to say I ain't got time, but you get what I'm saying. It's like, nigga, like this is. But I do it.
Yeah.
You do it. You got to do what you do.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Make
So
it do what it do, baby. What's up?
so let me ask you. So like we be seeing like you seen the Vince McMahon documentary. You seen when Stone Cold Steve Austin was talking about CTE, how he don't think it's real.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's he. Everyone is entitled to their opinion, but
Yeah, of
I mean,
course.
I mean, that's wild. I mean, I love you, Stone Cold,
I
my
feel
G,
like you
but
got to do
like
research to
that.
be entitled to an opinion like that though. Because then if you're not doing your research on it first, in order to say that, then you're just saying garbage out your mouth. You know what I'm saying? But if he did his research and he feels that way, then I understand. But with that being said, Aaron Hernandez, Chris Benoit, Junior Seau, you know what I'm saying? Like they did research on all three of their brains, and they had all types of holes and high level CTE. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's crazy, man. Like think about like Tua. What do you think about Tua? He done had how many concussions now since he's been in the
Yo,
league?
bro, I'm not gonna lie. I do not want him to play football, bro. Like
Yeah.
I don't. I really don't like, and not even on no funny shit. I just don't want to be watching. It was a couple times like that shit just be looking like I don't want to, and it happens, but it just happens with you way too often. It seems
Mm-hmm.
like,
Mm-hmm.
and
What was the quarterback for that took Peyton Manning place in on the Colts? Andrew Luck. You see them concussions, he got up out of there, bro. He
oh, he
have
was
his
getting
sanity.
concussions.
Yeah, he was having concussions, man.
Oh yeah, he got the fuck up out of there. Nobody, I ain't know why. I thought,
Yeah, Andrew Luck didn't get a chance to play as long as he should have played. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, he was
And
great.
that's
Andrew Luck was a
yeah,
great quarterback, but I
he was
didn't
going to
know
win
he
a
was
Super Bowl
suffering from.
eventually. Yeah.
Yeah, he was. He was. He definitely was.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, and I'm mad because I wanted to pick him for fantasy because he always got high fantasy points.
But I didn't know he was suffering from concussions.
Yeah, he was suffering from concussions. Yep.
Yo, smart man. Good move, man. Check out.
Shit. And then I was like watching like the Aaron Hernandez documentary and the movie. Now they got the movie too as well. It's like these niggas be having concussions and be trying to hide that shit so they can keep playing and shit like that. And they just get worse and worse. Nigga, yo, they got a video out of all the bumps Chris Benoit was taking, bro. Chris Benoit was he was cracking his head like crazy, paws all over the place, bro.
Yeah, I remember I seen some of them shank power bombs and suplex, body slams. I was
Diving out of the
like,
ring and landing head first into the tables and shit like that, bro.
oh my
Like,
gosh, B, I'm surprised he ain't died. Like, I mean, not like that. Like, I'm sorry, not to say it like that, but
yeah.
like
Or
when you jump like that, that's crazy, man.
I think I think CTE is probably what Muhammad Ali had too as well, which led to his Parkinson's. I think eventually he's probably gonna have Parkinson's. I could be wrong. That's probably that didn't lead to it, but you know what I'm saying?
And then, I mean, for some, I do remember when he said, "Yo, we take care of each other." And the thing is, there's no way to take care of your head when you're diving off the top of a cage or off the top rope
Yeah.
and hitting your head on a nigga's shoulder. Like, this just,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck. You
Especially
taking care of the nigga that you taking care of him. Like,
and
you
look
can't take
and
care of
and
yourself.
and you're doing that diving headbutt right after you got done just cracking your head a whole bunch of other ways all over the place from botch moves that you probably took in these matches. You know what I'm saying?
That was a crazy move. I don't know who told him to do that fucking move or where he got that shit from.
I mean, they didn't know the severity of it until he did what he did. You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
give a fuck. It's a diving headbutt. You 220
Mhm.
pounds, 230 pounds. Like, the fuck are you talking about right now? A diving headbutt. Why not a leg drop?
Yeah, yeah. I think me personally, I think Tua should if he's not going to wear the Guardian helmet, he probably should. If he gets another concussion, he literally needs to hang it up.
I
You know
don't
what I'm
want to
saying?
see another concussion because I'm like
Yeah,
that. I
God
don't want to
forbid
see a
that he,
nigga die on the field or something,
God
bro.
forbid,
Like,
or paralyzed or something. But God forbid
did you
Tua
see
doesn't get
when the
it.
nigga put his hand up and that shit was like this or some shit? Like,
Yeah,
I
that
was
was
like,
what was
yo,
that
I
last
turned
season,
my head.
right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
yo.
Yeah, but
I
Tua,
hope I wish him the best. You know what I'm saying? That's just like I wish
yeah,
him the
it's
best,
scary.
man. I just don't
Like,
like seeing that shit.
and it's crazy. It's like once he came back from the concussion, the nigga came back in the same game he came back. He diving head first in the shit, bro. It was like, what the fuck, nigga, slide, bro. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
That's your man.
Yeah,
That's your man.
yeah.
My nigga
So,
X said, that's your man.
yeah,
That's your man. Yeah, I gotta
hell
watch
yeah.
Belly and get beat. I gotta watch Belly
Belly,
again. ASAP.
we need to do a joint about classic hood movies one day. We ain't gonna do it right now,
Belly
but
is
we're gonna
definitely
do
up
one.
there for me. I don't care what
Before we
nobody
do
says.
that show, I want y'all to go in the comments. Tell us y'all top 5 favorite hood movies. We all know we all seen all the same hood movies, but I want to know y'all top 5 hood movies.
Five, you can't
I
even go
was
five. Five is crazy.
oh,
Yeah.
but I don't want them to sit there and have to think about 10 inside of a whole damn comment section. So I will go with 5 for now. No
All right.
particular order. If you want to put them in order, say you put them in order, but no particular order. and then just let us know. Because I'm telling you, at least all of us got at least 2 or 3 of the same top 5. That's what I'm thinking. Hood movies, probably more than likely, but I want y'all to do that, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna give y'all our top 5 on.
At least one. I'm guaranteed we all have at least one.
Okay, let's say at least one. At least one. That's for sure. Even if you're from the Southwest, East, Midwest,
like that too.
You know what I'm saying? So
And
everybody
we
got
talking niggas, not just black people. We talking niggas.
just everybody in general. I mean, you got white people in the hood, you got Spanish niggas in the hood. You know what I'm saying? And y'all watch hood movies, so when they feel like when it's convenient.
Nah, I'm bullshit. Let me stop bullshit. You know, I don't feel that way. Nah, we talking about hood shit. Hood movie content. If you watch it, if you watch any of them shits or all of them, you could definitely. So you have to have watch all of them, and you could definitely vote. But yeah, like and subscribe, man. Holla at us, man. What's the format?
You already know you already know we out of here.
Yes, sir.
Horsepower, I digress, this ain't the podcast. The format is kicking y'all ass. I'm finna dive back. Thought about it, but hell nah, we ain't gon' pause that.